So I've been thinking about the empathy gap and how the whole of society doesn't care about the welfare of men. It is up to men to care for themselves, which men currently don't. Men do not care about themselves. They don't understand how masonry operates. They do not understand the consequences for their life in not caring for themselves. I'm thinking that this biological fact, men, it seems, are hardwired to not be concerned about themselves, to be concerned about everything else but themselves. So in my own life, I decided to no longer court women. I will not seek a relationship with a woman. I'm basically done with women romantically. Now that's a radical step to take. I understand that. And I suspect almost everybody will not understand why I'm doing it. But I think it is necessary and it's a way to improve my life. I think more men should walk away from women. If more men walked away from women and it became a phenomenon, people will look at why men have walked away from women. And misandry can be tackled more effectively, more efficiently, and there's more likelihood of any effective change taking place. Men are quite simply abused in the society today. I can put it as bluntly as that. Men partake in this abuse. Men do not defend themselves. Men lack awareness of why they do what they do and no awareness of consequences either. So, in a sense, men are their own worst enemy. Women are selfish and so they concentrate on themselves and what they do, and they use men as required to achieve the end of a better life for themselves. Women are hardwired to not care about the experiences of men. Men are useful tools, and their life experience doesn't matter to anybody. Certainly not to women, and also not to themselves. Men have to, in my opinion, take a long look at their lives and decide what's important to them. Do men want to have positive lives? Do men want to reduce misery and the effect of misery on their lives? The bottom line is men have to consider how women fit into their lives, the positives and the negatives. It seems to me that the positives are purely subjective. The reality is a relationship with a woman for a man is a huge risk, huge negative consequences, which all too common become reality. Men need to think long and hard if the pleasure of being with a woman, it, men need to decide if sex is everything. I think sex should be reduced in priority. Men need to focus on their lives and understand how society negatively affects their lives because of men's addiction to women. An addiction is rarely positive. Drug addiction is one example, and woman addiction is another example. Men need to decide if addiction, if they want addiction to form part of their life.